Hi everyone. This video is just going to show you how to explore the database from the library or from the database that we have here in the faculty for your project. So the first website that we can go into for make sure which Slovenian company it is or what does this company do, you can go to BZ, Slovenia. And then you can find this poslovni assistant busy. Usually what I do, of course, I don't understand all, Slovenian, and no worries. You can click on translate the page to English. So we can see here is parent company, whether this company is already purchased by foreign companies, or this company is a subsidiary, or does this company have its own subsidiary. Then key persons, with the key persons you can already contact the person or the company. You just write them email or call them, whether we are working on the project at the course International Business Environment, and we are interested in their company. You can ask them whether they have any preferences for a new market, because we're going to do this market analysis, environmental analysis. And if you still do not know what to do, then you can actually find here service. So you can try with different kind of service, whether the company is in the advertising part. You can see how many people are working in this industry. This is industry analysis. Or from here, you can see whether they are from which industry. So companies, whether this company is under automotive, and then these are the companies in the automotive industry. And as I mentioned, those companies with green shield, which means they're still doing good. However, those who are, with exclamation, any orange color or yellow, we have to be careful. Probably currently they're facing certain problems, but you can dig it out what kind of problem they have. Unfortunately, we don't have all the access so far on their financial performance. And usually another tip is like for the small and medium-sized companies, they are very open for cooperation. While for big companies, maybe you can have certain connections inside, or your parents, your relatives are working there, Slovenian students. Then you can also ask your connections to get certain information from the company. Then the second website for the data exploration. So we go to our faculty webpage and we choose English, and they have the library. Then you have digital library, and here is database. You go to database. There are a few databases that I will strongly recommend. One is this Giving. So in Giving, there are business informations on Slovenian companies. So once you have already settled down which company that I want to do or analyze for them, then you can find it here for more information. So Given, so enter. And you can also see all of the companies here in Slovenia. If you couldn't get more information from BZ, then you can get it here from Given. Okay, we're going back to the second database. This EBC word, I'm also strongly recommending it because with this platform, you can have a lot of industry analysis or industry data, and with industry data, you can make industry analysis. So you search here for industry, global engineering services, or the company name. Probably usually these companies are for those multinational companies, big companies. Then we have another one that I would strongly recommend is Passport Global. You can also get a lot of industry data and even import-export data. A little bit slow. Here you accept. Here is a passport. You can search here. I mean, if you're wanting to do the consumer analysis, if you're doing any wine industry or a certain industry, so here you can search the industry, and then you have analysis. You can get a passport analysis in PDF, or you can also have data, choose the country or industry, and then you have different categories. So you can really explore. This is already analysis. These are the data that you can get. And industry analysis, you can find nutrition, health, and that, or you can search it here, or you can search on the categories. Whether you're focused on cities, companies, brands, packaging, different stuff. Then the last one that I'm gonna recommend is for Statista. No, not last. From Statista, just type in, e-commerce of certain products here, and then you just click search, and then you'll get a lot of data. Maybe I would just have example, electrical vehicles in the US or in China, whichever industry, and then you will here go to the report. You can go to the report, and then you can have PDF. So you have all the content of the whole industry analysis, the marketing influence, blah, blah, blah. You get what are the best companies, etc. And you can download it with a PDF. You have to, go through the university portal. Otherwise, at home, you have to have VPN connected, or with the username password. If you don't have a username password from the library, just go to the library and ask them whether it's possible to get a username and a password so that you can remotely search on the database. Now this is the last one, work. These are the marketing strategies. So this is when you're looking for the competitors analysis, right? You can see the existing country. In the existing country, what kind of strategies of marketing that they're using. What are the frontier strategies or marketing they are applying for. So you can give suggestions to your Slovenian company how to be successfully launching marketing activities in certain countries. All right, so basically this is a short video on the database of our library. You can also go to, if you're searching on certain country, for instance, US, you can always go to the Ministry of Chamber of Commerce or Ministry of I don't know, if it comes to the regulations, you go to their official website, of customs or regulations, then you will find a lot of data there. Even for European, or any country from Europe, you can also find a lot of stuff either in their local language, and with the language. Usually I do with the Google translation. I prefer using Google, and then with the Google translation, you get the language in their native. You get their native language, and then you search, you browse them. There, for instance, national customs office. I don't know. Ministry of I don't know, education. I don't know whether your for instance education. or a Ministry of Commerce. Then you can get a lot of data there. Let's choose one of the language. Translation, I don't know whether it's right. I mean, we have French students, maybe can directly, or if you know French, it's even better. And then here you see commerce, and then you still use Google Translation, you will get more information here. I don't know whether this is the right one. Oh, perhaps. This is one of the African. Cafe Francisco, and oops. Okay, now you can get it here, FR. So this is the French Chamber of Commerce, and then you can get a lot of other data, either policies or simply enterprises. You know, just try your best to explore those official websites.